Have you ever wondered why successful people never fear challenges, while we often try to avoid them? Have you ever felt stuck, thinking that your hardships are holding you back from moving ahead? Welcome to the story of a young boy named Arav, and the life-changing lesson his Dadaji once taught him, a lesson about growth through struggle. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, so you never miss out on any inspiring stories that can help you grow and move closer to success. Let's begin right away. Once upon a time, in a small village in North India, there lived a boy named Arav. Every summer, Arav would visit his grandfather, a man full of wisdom, always ready to share deep life lessons. One day, as they sat together, Arav asked with eager eyes, "Dadaji, when I grow up, I want to be successful and live a good life. Can you show me the way to achieve that?" Hariji, Arav's grandfather, smiled warmly and looked into his bright young eyes. He knew that this wasn't just a question, it was a dream, a spark of a bright future. Gently, he replied, "Arav, if you wish to understand success, you must first understand struggle. Success never comes from the easy path. It comes from walking through difficulty and learning to rise." Then he stood up, looked towards the garden, and said, "Let me show you something important. Come with me." Arav eagerly followed, his heart filled with excitement, waiting for the wisdom that he knew could change his life forever. And so began the first step of a powerful life lesson, a lesson about growth, resilience, and what it truly means to succeed. Part 2. Hariji led Arav into his garden. Every tree there had its own story, and he stopped in front of two young saplings that he had planted many years ago. One had been planted in a pot indoors, protected from the sun, wind, and wild animals. The other had been planted outdoors, fully exposed to the harshness of nature. "Arav, what do you see here?" Hariji asked, his voice calm and filled with wisdom. Arav looked at the two plants and replied, "The one inside the house must have grown faster since it is protected from sunlight, rain, and animals." Hariji smiled. "So tell me, which tree do you think will be stronger in the future?" Arav thought for a moment and said, "The indoor one, Dadaji, because it is taken care of more and is in a safe place." Hariji nodded gently. "Let us wait and watch," he said. What he was asking wasn't just about trees, it was about life itself. Life is not always comfortable, and sometimes, it is the very challenges we face that shape us into stronger individuals. We cannot hide from difficulties, we must face them and grow through them. Part 3. 4 years later, Arav returned to visit his grandfather once again. This time, he was no longer a curious little boy, but a young man, with deeper thoughts about life and the world around him. He walked to the garden, to the exact spot where Hariji had once shown him the two saplings. To his surprise, the tree planted indoors was still small, barely different from what it was years ago. But the tree outside, it had grown tall and wide, spreading shade over a large area. "Dadaji, the tree outside has become so strong, while the one inside hasn't changed much at all," Arav said, his voice full of amazement. Hariji smiled, his eyes filled with pride. "Yes, my child. You see, the outdoor tree had to face rains, scorching heat, strong winds, and those very challenges helped it grow. The indoor tree, though carefully nurtured, could never develop strength. It was protected, but it never had a reason to push itself. Life is exactly like this," he continued. "Only when you face and overcome hardships will you grow, mature, and become capable of achieving great things. True success never comes without struggle." At that moment, Arav truly understood, there is no path to success that does not pass through challenges. It is in facing life's difficulties that one becomes strong enough to reach any goal, no matter how big. Part 4. The story Hariji told Arav about the trees had already planted a seed in his mind, but that was not the deepest lesson he would receive. One evening, as they sat talking under the open sky, Hariji said, "Arav, you must understand, it is the challenges in life that help you build a strong foundation for success. Without hardships, you will never know your own strength." Arav remained silent, deeply thinking about his Dadaji's words. He recalled the moments when he had wanted to give up, after failures, during setbacks, when life felt too hard. But now, he began to realize, those very challenges have been stepping stones, not roadblocks. Hariji continued, you can choose to stay in your comfort zone, where nothing tests you, but there is nothing valuable there. Always remember, the difficulties you face are the very opportunities life gives you to grow. At that moment, Arif truly understood, if you keep running from challenges, you will never discover your true potential. He felt a renewed sense of courage. From now on, he would not fear difficulties, he would face them with determination. Part 5. As time passed, Arif began applying his grandfather's wisdom in his own life. He no longer feared failure. Instead, he saw every setback as a chance to learn and evolve. He started taking on bigger challenges, seeking new opportunities to test himself, and giving his best in every situation. One day, Arif returned to visit Hariji, and this time, he came with good news. Dadaji, I've started a small company, and we've begun to see our first success, he said with a wide smile. Hariji looked at him with gentle pride and said, see, my child, even small steps will take you closer to your goal. The most important thing is, you dared to take that first step, even though the path ahead looked difficult. Arif looked at his grandfather, his heart full of gratitude and respect. He knew it was his Dadaji's teachings that had helped him shift his entire outlook on life. Now, he no longer saw success only as a destination. He had learned to cherish the journey, and every day, every challenge, had become a strong and steady step forward. And so, after all the experiences and the priceless lessons from his grandfather, Arif finally understood, success doesn't come from avoiding difficulties, but from having the courage to face and rise above them. It is these very challenges that shape us, mold us, and make us stronger. A tree planted in open soil, exposed to wind, rain, and scorching sun, is the one that grows tall and strong. Just like that, if we only seek safety, we will never truly grow. So the next time you face a challenge, don't see it as a barrier. See it as a stepping stone, a chance to grow stronger and move closer to your goals. Always remember, challenges are opportunities in disguise, meant to bring out the best in you. If this story touched your heart, please click like, leave a comment below, and share it with someone who needs to hear it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more daily inspiration. May you always be strong, determined, and never stop rising.